Delivery time predictions. As a customer, I really want to know when my ordered goods arrive. And this topic of delivery time prediction is, of course, to have a good service towards your customer. And it really depends not only on the last mile, it depends really on the full flow of the order. And it has a granularity maybe from days to hours. So let's go into 2-3 case examples, and we will start with eBay order case example. This was a university challenge. eBay always, every year, they release analytics university challenge, and in the year 22 they released this eBay delivery challenge. And if you look on the left side, it's all about when you order something, if you check out the time with the handling, with the receiver, with the carrier, when does it really arrive at your house? And this is a challenge because there are multiple players in between. And the objective, of course, here is really to optimize or to predict, in this case, to predict the date of the payment date and the delivery date. And this is a total date. And you as a customer, you really want to have this date as accurate as possible. You know, it's really ugly if you say, oh, it might arrive in 2 to 5 days. I think in these days, this is really a big opportunity to optimize towards your customers, but also a big challenge. So here we have one example from order towards the customer with a range of days. If you think about other services, like for example Uber Eats, there is more about hours to minutes. And I really like article stated on the bottom left, and there they describe really the dimensions of this prediction from the orders from the eater who really creates the orders. Then you have overall the leg of the restaurant and the delivery leg. And if you look onto the different players, like the restaurant, when is it really the order accepted, when is the food ready, and the carrier who really do the trip to the restaurant, arrive, pick it up, go and start the final trip towards the customer. And this is an overall challenge in the background, especially here. I want to have a very good service on in which time does the food arrive, and it should be hot, of course. And if you look how Uber does it in the background, now a little bit more towards the technology, this is really, I like it that they really have it more or less in an online and offline training. In fact, they are using historic feature data, so their past experience. Then they use a near real-time feature, so really the average preparation time of the last few minutes, and real-time features of the day itself. And then they have the offline training, which is done with updated data, and the online prediction is then the current prediction model itself. I can only recommend the blog post of Uber overall. Uber always releases wonderful blog posts on overall analytics topics around their platform. And it's I think it's really fantastic what they are really presenting there, and also explaining the challenges on top. So here we have a case example with predicting towards hours to minutes. And then there are other examples, large-scale examples. For example, DHL. DHL is a big German carrier, and they wrote a article on the last mile challenge they have, and in fact they call it these triangles of three forces who really will define the final delivery towards your customer. It's all about the flexible networks, how you transport, then all about automation. Also the last mile will be automated in the future more and more. Remember that maybe in the future we will even have drone deliveries. And finally, the third pillar, what they also mention in this article, is that the data prediction and data management will be key. And these three parts together form really the competitive advantage towards the final mile delivery. And the paper is a little bit older. I think it's from the year 22. Still, I think these three dimensions are still valid. That means if you look under the hood or on the last mile and the prediction of the timing, this is really a competitive advantage for your service overall, and a very fantastic topic also for prediction models. In the next section, we will go to the ultimative metric in supply chain management and how to help with analytics, the OTIF.